Right, my friends, in today's vlog, we're in Mansfield.
Mansfield, our hometown.
It's my town, yours is Hucknall. I mean, let's be honest.
Nottingham.
Nottingham. Hucknall, Nottingham. Well, mine's Mansfield. Well, something in Ashfield, I've said that before, but you know, Mansfield.
Mansfield lad.
Anyway, we're here for a reason, because this fitness studio here, right behind us, used to be, back in the day,
The yard where we used to go in the 90s and dance on the bar and proper stage. It was brilliant in those days.
it was excellent. And there's a reason we're here, because this place here, when it used to be the yard, there used to be a DJ in there, or a guy who's an entertainer called Jono. Now, Jono's very well known around these parts in Mansfield and Nottinghamshire, because he owns a lot of pubs, a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars, and the one we're going to today, which is called Andwhynot, he also owns. And it's supposed to be absolutely fantastic. Now, I've not been, but you have.
I have quite a few times over the years. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
And he's renowned for being the best restaurant and having some of the best food. Are you ready?
Yeah.
After 3, 2, 1. In the world. So there we go. So Jono, if you're watching, make sure that you share this on your Facebook, my friend. We're going to mark it out of 10. Now, I've seen the menu. They actually have a Greta Gunberg burger as well. something like that. And I said Greta Gunberg or whatever. Greta Gunberger or something. I said, that's definitely not going to have any meat in it or anything, is it? You stole my meat.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood.
You ruined my life.
Are you having one? I think it's vegan, isn't it?
I'm not having a vegan burger, me. No, no. Vegan? What? I'm not. Do I look like a tofu? Somebody who eats tofu and hangs from gantries on the M25? No, of course I'm not. I'm going to have meat, or I'm going to have fish, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not having fish and chips today, though. I don't think. I think.
No, going to have something a little bit different, aren't you?
Yeah, but although I would like the fish and chips, because I've heard a little birdie tells me that it is some of the best fish and chips. From a restaurant, anyway, that you can get. Anyway, you do the rest. If you're new, you know.
If you do, like and subscribe and click that little bell.
Can you do it a little bit closer and a little bit louder, a bit more enthusiasm? I mean, you know, if you want to, just like and subscribe if you want.
Like and subscribe and click that little bell, please.
Please, you're begging them now.
Yeah.
Listen, if you like the content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. If you're new to the channel and you do like the content, hit the subscribe button. It's free. It don't cost you out. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. So we're actually on top of, where are we? We're on top of
the Four Seasons shopping centre, right on top of the car park. And there's no cars even up here.
Do you know why? Because there's everything now in Mansfield is a car park.
Yeah.
If there's a space, there's a car
But
park.
then there's hardly any shops that are open neither.
Yeah, so that's Mansfield District Council for you, because
Lower the rent for people, let people open the shop.
yeah, but I've told you before about councillors, you know,
I know.
they were, and I used to work for Mansfield District Council. Sorry, by the way, I think half of them's retired now anyway, and gone. But do you know what? They used to have like not much hair and comb it to the side, right? A little bit like the guy off of was it the Hamlet cigar advert or whatever it was? You know, and his chair fell, right? And then they'd have beige, and then their wives would pack them a packed lunch. I've said this before, corned beef, no mayonnaise or salad
Not
cream.
in those days.
Well, no, there was. It's just that they're not that exciting. And they'd have an apple and whatever, you know. And then at 11 o'clock, literally, pencils down or whatever, we've got to have our break. but we're still a bit busy. Doesn't matter. Pencils down, got to have our break. Sandwich comes out, you know. Choose it, and then one shoelace would be undone, you know, and they'd be scuffed up, if you know what I mean. That's the council for you, because they're too busy now building bike lanes that nobody uses. Nobody uses the bike lanes.
Drives me mad.
I'm a cyclist. I'll tell you why I don't use a bike lane, because all the rubbish from the cars gets thrown into the
Yeah,
bike
it does.
lane,
So
so I
you're
don't bother
dodging
using the
it.
bike lane. So councillors, if you're watching, you're wasting your time with the bike lanes, right? Get rid of them, make the roads wider again, and happy days, because the cars are getting wider
They are,
and the
you
roads
can't
are
get
getting
anywhere.
narrower. It's nuts, isn't it?
It is nuts.
Anyway, enough moaning. Let's
Yeah.
get down there. By the way, in the elevator on the way up here, in the
Yes.
lift, sorry, not Americanism.
In the lift.
In the lift on the way up, there was a poster for a, what is it, like a concert kind of thing that's coming up,
Yes.
that's hosted by Johnny,
Jono.
wasn't it? Yeah.
I think it's June the 4th. So people that are local, Gareth Gates and a few others was on the poster. Lee's going to attach the poster.
I did
to
say
the
something
top.
a little sarky though, didn't I? I mean, I'm a little bit like Victor Meldrew. I went, blimey, if Gareth Gates is the headline, it's only downhill from there, isn't it? Come on. Right, so while I was just doing the little time lapse there, Angie's gone to Marks and Spencer's, or Marks and Sparks, my mum used to call it. Marks and Sparks, where did that come from? And she's here. I knew she'd be on her phone. She'll be texting. She'll be texting. There she is. She's texting.
Hello.
Now then, question for you.
Yes.
Come here. Marks and Sparks, have you ever heard of that? Where did Marks and Sparks come from?
I don't know, but I like Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, but Marks and Sparks, have you ever heard of the Sparks bit?
No.
Marks and Sparks. Have you heard of Marks and Sparks? You've never heard of Marks and Sparks? My mum used to call it Marks and Sparks. Pop it in the comments. I honestly don't know where that came from.
Really? Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, but Marks and Sparks. That's what my mum used to call it. Pop it in the comment section. Do it down below. Come on.
Please don't put that in.
Please don't put that in. Is that what you said? Please don't put that in. You do realise I'm actually going to put this bit in where you say, please don't put that bit in. Do you know what? The marketplace, if you look now, look, right,
It's shocking.
it's a shadow of its former
It
self.
is.
A little bit of advice here for the councillors if you're watching. They're probably not, because they've got locks on the PCs and they have to put a little USB stick in to download anything and stuff like that, you know. Anyway, here's a thing for you. How about free parking in the town centre? Bring people in, draw them in, and then you'll fill the shops that you're charging more rates for, and etc. And it'll bring people back in again. Draw them in. Probably a bit too obvious that though, isn't it? And they won't be watching anyway because break time. It's break time. They'll be having the sandwich.
time.
They'll be having the
Dinner.
corn. They'll be having the corned beef sandwich anyway. Come on and look.
No.
Anyway, let's get some food. And I tell you what. This place used to be a pub before Andwhynot. What was it
It
called?
did.
Can you remember?
Oh,
Was it the Horse and Jockey, or is that a different one?
No, it's a different one. It was something else. I can't think what it was called at the minute.
Well, it was obviously something else. Pop it in if you're from Mansfield, or you do a little bit of Google search, find out what it was called before.
We'll find out.
Come on, onwards. Now then, question for you. See, cash only, right? Lots of places are now split. They're going cash only, and then they're going card only.
right.
Now, I don't agree with any of this. I think it should
Should be
both.
Yes.
I think it should be given the choice, because cash only to me, what does that say to you? What does it say?
No comment.
No comment. You know what it says. Pop it in the comment section down below. Is that you pinging?
Yes.
I think you've got a text message.
I think I might have.
Open it up. Let's see what it is.
No, it's okay.
Go on, have a
No,
look.
it'll just be work. I know what it is. It's my router.
I believe you. Thousands wouldn't. Come on. Hey, now that Britannia there, right?
Yes.
That used to be Binchy Burger years ago, and I used to design the menus for it.
Did you?
And here's another little bit of information for you. You know the local radio station, Mansfield 103.2?
Yes.
I designed the logo for that.
Did you?
In my bedroom when I lived in Blidworth, right? And it's purple, and do you know why? Because the ink ran out. It was supposed to be blue, and they went, "Oh, I like that." I said, "No, it's supposed to be blue." They went, "We want it purple," and it's
That's
been
what it
purple,
is.
and it's never even been
It never
updated.
changed.
No, that was in the 1990s, I think that was, and it's still got the same logo. So there you go. Come on, onwards. So, Cheeky Monkeys, I think that's one of Jono's
Yes,
as well, isn't
I
it?
think industrial is, but I'm not sure.
He owns quite a few. Police over the road there. You can tell it's Mansfield.
Yes.
There we go, flashing lights, flashing blues outside the, what is it, Garib Express, Lebanese cuisine. There you go. It's all kicking off in Mansfield. Somebody's probably stolen a doner kebab or something, I think. Right, anyway, we're almost here now. Got the Palace Theatre there, and here we are. And why not? Right, I think we can sit outside as well, can't
I
we?
think so. They used to have an outside seating area, so it might be quite nice.
It might be quite nice, and it's fairly dark in there because
Yeah.
it's like a bar kind of scene as well. So it's open on evenings as well. I think they've got a website, haven't
They
they?
have, yeah.
Yeah, I'll pop the website in the description down below. But I'm looking forward to this. Have a look at the menu, have a little drink as well. Hang on a minute, am I driving? No, I've got to drive in a bit. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? I could have had a little drinky
It looks
booze.
like we're on Coca-Cola again.
Diet Coke, anyway. Let's get in there. Come on. Right, my friends. Okay, so we're outside, as it says, outside, just in case you didn't know we were outside.
Outside, look at this outside.
Blue
First
sky.
time this year outside properly in a beer garden.
This is called alfresco dining.
Very nice.
A little bit of alfresco, Rodney. Anyway, before we go any further, take a closer look at the menus, my friends. Right, okay, so we have chosen. Now I've gone for fish and chips. No, I haven't. I haven't gone for fish and chips this time. Yeah, I caught you there though, didn't I? Probably not, because you'll have seen it on the thumbnail with me holding a pie up. So I've gone for the Andwhynot pressed pie. I've gone for the steak and merlot. Now you can either have cheddar on it, or you can have what's the other cheese that they said that I don't really like? The was it blue cheese or something?
Yeah, Stilton.
Stilton, that's it. And I've gone for cheddar. Served with your choice of creamy mash, buttered seasonal vegetables, and chef stock pan gravy, or hand-cut, twice-cooked chips. That's a mouthful for somebody with a lisp. And I've gone for the chips, of course. Mushy peas and chef's rich gravy. Why not add molten Stilton or mature cheddar topping? Ooh! £2 that is. She upsold me. She upsold me.
Wow.
Do you know what? Because she went, do you want Stilton or do you want cheddar? I got
You
pulled
got
in
done,
there.
did you?
I got whoa. Anyway, good sale there if you're watching, by the way. You did well. Jono, she deserves a raise. Right, okay. You've gone for, and I can't get my head around this one at all. Do you want to say it?
The sloppy Ronaldo burger.
A sloppy Ronaldo. But that comes with, it's an 8-ounce seasoned beef patty loaded with molten brie, topped with crispy smoked bacon and sautéed peri-peri mushrooms. However, Ange said, can you just not have the peri-peri mushrooms because it makes me choke?
It might be just a little bit too hot for me, so I'd rather not have it than have it and then not be able to eat it because it's all over the burger.
You don't like
Once
spice?
Again, I don't very often have burgers, so the last one we did was quite a while ago, so I thought I'll try one so you can have a look.
a sloppy Ronaldo. What gets me though, I was really wanting to go for the Greta Thunberg, which is moving mountains burger loaded with streaky bacon and pulled jackfruit, finished with caramelised onions and vegan chipolata mayo upon toasted pretzel bun. I have to say, although I'm not a vegan or a vegetarian,
nice,
that does sound very good. And the fact that I can actually eat Greta Thunberg, it worries me somewhat, but there we go. So I can imagine getting a burger. You stole my meat!
How dare you?
You took my meat away from me!
There's no patty on that one,
There's
is
no
there?
patty, yeah, but there's lots of different sides as well. Do you know what? I could have had onion rings,
I
couldn't I?
said, did you want onion rings?
Oh, no!
Shall I go and ask her?
No, we'll just stick as it is, because I might have a dessert. You lied to me. You said there was cornflake tart.
I know, but they don't always do it here. They do it at their other
places
that they've got.
However,
We won't be going the other one.
Andwhynot sticky toffee pudding is
one of his favourites.
yeah, standing out to me. Anyway, we'll see you guys in a minute. Don't forget that we're going to mark this out of 10. You guys are going to mark it out of 10. You're going to mark it out
I'm
of
going
10.
to mark it out of 10.
On looks.
On looks.
Like this.
Ooh.
Or or
Do I like it? Don't I
do I like it? Also on price and also on ambience. And I have to say, with Jono, he does know how to do a place. And,
does,
and I love
definitely.
the pictures that he puts on the wall. There's one in there of David Bowie, and it's kind of it's
nice.
It's very modern art.
He works very hard,
He
doesn't
does
he?
work very, very hard. So you know, if the food it lives up to it. They've also got a pizza menu here as well. And they've also got their own wood-fired pizza
I think we should
oven.
come one day and have
one of their
pizza.
pizzas. So
Lunchtime.
you can come here and have a
We'll
pizza.
come try the lunchtime menu one day.
Yeah, you can go to their website, which is www.andwhynot.com, and find out what their opening times are, etc. And pop down here and try it out for yourself. And before anyone says this is not a paid advertisement, but Jono, if you're watching, my PayPal account's in the description down below. Right. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a minute. British summertime. It's spitting. Everybody in. Everybody in. It's spitting.
Come out for dinner, he says, and it starts to rain.
At least you got a nice indoor area here. Look at that. It's beautiful. Nice chandeliers. Come and see Claire, who don't want to be on camera, but she's there. But apparently she's absolutely bonkers, she said. So there you go. You can hear her now. It's raining. What's happened? British
That's
summertime.
because we've come to sit outside.
It's British summertime. I don't know. What you can never be too sure or certain with British summertime,
No,
can you?
definitely
It's
not.
like it's sunny, it's spitting, everybody in. Anyway, where's me dinner? Where's me pudding? Where's me pudding?
Oh, I love Toad in the Hole. Look what's on the afternoon specials.
Toad in the hole.
Yeah, lunchtime specials. Toad in the Hole.
We're not secretly filming you at all, Claire.
Oh, yeah.
No,
No.
no.
I don't know. I don't know now.
There's the burger. Thank you very much.
And there's your
Oh, look at
pie.
that. That looks wonderful.
Personally, I don't get the cheese on top of a pie, but there we go, each to their own.
Yeah, hang on a minute though. Wait a minute. I tell you what, if Jono's watching, right, you need a pay increase. Do you know why? Because you upsold me secretly there. Because I read the menus like, what do you want? Do you want cheddar or what was the other one?
Stilton.
Stilton. And I went, oh, I'll have cheddar, and it's £2 extra, and I didn't know. Well upsold.
Thank you.
That was
Did you hear that,
genius.
Jono? I need to pay you out.
Genius.
Saying.
That's genius.
See?
That's not just genius. That's genii. That is brilliant. That is. Jono, give her a pay rise. She's brilliant. I mean, I don't normally fall for stuff like that, but you know. But cheese on top of a pie though, it kind of adds to it. Anyway, take a closer look, my friends. Right, wow, that looks amazing, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, and just very quickly, by the way, you know when we was filming earlier on the roof of the car park, this is not a joke. The Mansfield District
Yeah.
Council closed the car
car
park
park.
for some reason.
Don't
Odd.
know what's going on.
Probably. I hope it's not because of us. They heard me talking about the councillors,
Yeah.
trying to catch me. Right, so I'm going to cut into this pie. I'll tell you what first, if you hold up your burger and show it to the camera, I can't believe how big this burger is. And you're actually anchoring after some
I am.
chips, aren't you?
Now this is, you all know I don't have burgers, so I just thought one of us should have a burger. So how I'm going to eat all this, I do not know.
Just look at that. We've got bacon on there. We've got, is that brie, is it?
Yeah, there's
Brie
mushrooms on
there,
it.
mushrooms,
and a lot on
lettuce.
it. I'm sorry guys, I hope you can see what I'm trying to show
Pop
you.
it down a bit. There we go. And then forward, that's it to the camera. Look at that.
Oh,
Look, is there any tomatoes on there? Is there tomato?
just a
Let's have a look.
minute.
I'll
Pull
tell
the
you
lid
what.
off.
Oh, that's it. Take the thing out. What we got in there? Oh, I'll tell you what. Just have a look. What we got? We've got bacon. We've got mushrooms. You got the patty there. Wow, you got the brie on there. That.
Lettuce.
Oh, hey, look at that. Right, Angie's going to cut her burger in half, and then we're going to show you a shot of that, what it's like there. I'm going to decant the peas. Right, there we go. Wow, look at them mushy peas. Look at that. There we go. Right, pop that over there. Got the gravy boat as well. And then what I'm going to do is, there's quite a few chips on there. They're homemade, hand-cut chips. Do you want to grab the vinegar? I'll
Yeah.
put some vinegar on there as well. Do you want to do it for me?
Oh.
Can you do it for me, please?
It's like his mum used to do.
Yeah, they're like chips like my mum used to
As you
do,
all
actually.
know, that we are friends from a long time ago.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, right. Now what I'm going to do is, I'll tell you what though, pass me that vinegar back. Do you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to actually put
Put it
some
on your peas.
on my peas, right?
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. You've got some mayo. I'll tell you what I like though. I like to mix the mayo and the ketchup together.
I know you do. You're a
I've
bit
done
different.
that before. I used to go out with a girl in New York ages ago, obviously, because now I am in a loving relationship. And she used to put the mayo and the ketchup together, and I went, that's mad. I went, that's just wrong. And I tasted it, and it was great. Anyway, I'm going to cut into this pie, and let's have a look what it looks like. So come on, get closer, get in closer, and we'll show you your burger. In fact, before we get, have a look at the burger.
let
Hold
me-
that burger up, and then before I cut into this.
Oh my
Look
goodness.
at that. Just hold that right close to the lens. Look at that. Piping hot as well. Look at
Beautiful. Look.
that. Gorgeous.
I don't know how
Right.
I'm going to get it in my mouth though.
I'll have a... Ooh, matron, have a closer look. Right, well, I got to tell you, this is controversial because now you're eating a burger with a knife and fork.
I am.
That should be made illegal, by the way.
Sorry, but
For all the Americans out there, this should be illegal, eating a burger with a knife and fork. That's what you've got your fingers for. A hamburger.
I was just covered in it. All the mushrooms are swollen out. Tomatoes, cheese.
Just look at the meat in there. The amount of meat in this is great. The pastry, it's fantastic. Right. Oh, yeah. Wow. Just look. Look at that. And here's Claire. Now, quick question, Claire.
Yeah.
She's eating this burger with a knife and fork. That should be illegal, shouldn't it?
That shows I don't have a big mouth.
It's,
Thank
you don't
you,
eat a
Claire.
burger with a knife and fork.
Oh, thank you so
Just
much.
look at the meat in that. Fantastic. Piping hot, great meat. Pastry's fantastic. The chips, like my mum used to make.
They're really yummy chips.
Look at them. Hey, look at that. She's nicking my chips. I'll tell you what. You wanted these chips, didn't you?
I do.
You can't.
I'll get you another.
Now she's dropped her fork on the floor. That's. I tell you what. That's karma for
It
nicking my
is.
chip. That
I'm
is.
going to try one.
Look at that. Oh, this is great.
They are beautiful, aren't they?
Them chips
Homemade chips.
are some of the nicest chips. We're going for the peas. Not too fluorescent. Peas are
Thank
beautiful.
you so much.
Really nice. Really nice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is great. The pastry's fantastic. The meat's amazing. For me, the chips though are brilliant. And you can't swap the chips out. You could have had the hand-cut chips if you wanted.
I could.
Look at that. Right, we'll eat this.
Would you like a trade back for a chip?
Do you know what? If I'm going to trade you for one of these chips,
Yeah.
right? I mean, look.
How many do you want?
Look at this, right? There's no comparison, is there, look? Look at
Have the
that.
proper chips.
Hey, it's like Laurel and Hardy. Oh, yeah. My chips are better. I chose better, definitely. Wow. And this gravy. Take a chip before I put gravy on it. Do you want to try
No,
some
I'm
of that
alright.
gravy?
I'm okay, thank you.
This gravy. Just try the gravy. The gravy's
I
phenomenal.
might have to have another chip then.
Take another chip with the gravy on it.
Right. Let me
That
take
gravy,
it, yeah.
just tell me what that gravy is like. I'm right. That gravy is amazing.
Like proper
Nice,
Sunday dinner
proper
gravy.
Sunday dinner gravy. Mmm. The pastry is flaking away and melting in my mouth. Very nice. Jono, nice one.
Nice one, yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Very good. Right. We'll eat this, come back to you, and then we'll mark it out of 10. Tuck in. What did you just say?
I might have to take my top off. Look.
You might have to
of the
take your
burger.
top off. Uh-oh.
Because I'm struggling to eat it.
Nearly choked. She said, I might have to take my top off. I said, pardon? At the top of your burger.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Carry on. As you were. It's a family channel. I'm sorry. Are you doing this on purpose? This is not scripted. She just said, first of all, I might have to take my top off. I kid you not. And then she said, they are massive buns. Now, is that just
That's
my
your
dirty
mind.
mind? Or is that you? Did you say it on purpose?
No.
Right, okay, fair enough. I believe you.
Innocent.
Thousands wouldn't.
They would. They believe me.
Would they? Do you believe her? Carry on, as you were. No more innuendos, please. Right. You've had enough now, haven't you? Not of the food. She's had enough of me filming all the different angles. Everybody who comes with me to film always goes, Paige said it on the last one.
She does.
Can I just eat my dinner? It goes cold by the time we film the angles. So we'll eat this.
No, it's always, you try and, we always eat properly, but you don't want to be dropping your dinner down, do you? Because you lot see, you'll end up with ketchup and whatever else, mayonnaise all over us.
Exactly. Anyway, so we'll eat the rest of this. I'm going to pour some more of this gravy on, actually, because it's absolutely good. Look how thick that is. That is fantastic. I love it. Right, that is...
And mine's just demolished, look.
Yours is demolished, but the gravy is that thick, it's sticking to the side of the boater. Is that a boat? Gravy boater, isn't
Gravy
it?
boat,
Gravy
yeah.
boat, yeah. So we'll eat this, and then we'll come back to you in a minute. But this gravy, wow. And the chips for me.
Yeah.
They're the best
nice
chips I've ever had. Since my mum.
Yeah.
Wow. See you in a minute. Leave us to it. Oh, wow. Right, okay, my friends, so let's get down to business, shall we? Let me wipe that there because I've spilt gravy. You can't take me anywhere, can you? By the way,
I
Claire
am
brought us these little
So
wipes.
impressed.
There we go. I'm taking them with me.
Are you?
Yeah, well, I'm going to take my two. Oh, I stole them off you, didn't I?
You did. As you noticed, my burger was falling apart, and I asked her, and she came with these wraps, and they're lovely.
Oh, I'm just going to take them to there. I like a
mine
little moist wipe. Hey, easy. It's a family channel. Right, here's a copy of the bill. So it came to 42.40. There we go. There's a copy of the bill. Cheddar on top. Upsold by Claire. Claire, if you're watching, ooh, you deserve a raise for that one.
Yeah.
For me, this was a 10, but I'm going to go 10 plus because of Claire, because she was fantastic. The chips are the best chips that I've ever tasted since my wonderful mother passed away. They were amazing chips. They were just like what Mum used to cook. I used to love them. Used to come home from school and used to have a plate of them. No wonder I used to be like that. And the pie itself, the pastry was wonderful. It was flaking and melting in my mouth and dissolving. The meat was great. The gravy was phenomenal. Peas were very tasty as well. For me, fantastic. I think Andwhynot now, and I haven't eaten here before, I have to say.
It's a while since I've been.
It's now superseded any other pub that I've been to before.
Definitely.
I think for me, it's great. It's a great atmosphere. You can eat outside, al fresco, Rodney. I like that, al fresco, because I think I sound a bit posh, you know. Well, I don't, but, you know, there we go. Anyway, so mine's a 10 plus. I highly recommend it. We're going to come back and have one of the pizzas from their pizza oven as well. What about yours? Wood-fired.
I'm going to say a 10 plus. Absolutely amazing food. The burger's massive, as you can see. Beautiful. All of it was so nice. The only thing I was gutted about was Lee had some really nice chips.
You were jealous of them, weren't
Yeah.
you? Well, gel.
Yeah, so there was loads of them, but yeah, really nice place. The staff, very friendly, can't do enough for you. So please come and have a look at their menu and try their food.
Yeah, and remember when she says, would you like cheddar? Or would you then you're being upsold. To be honest, it added to it because it added a little bit of tang to it, a little bit, you know, that cheese, yeah, a little bit of a bite to it. So really enjoyed it. So there you go. And why not in Mansfield, Nottinghamshire? I'll put their details in the description down below. And I haven't seen Jono for years. I mean, he's not here. But,
not here today.
No, last time I saw him, like I say, was in the 90s, bouncing up and down on the stage. And not and why not? Was it the Yard?
The Yard.
That's it. So there we go. That's all from us today. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. And don't forget, if you liked the video, do give us a thumbs up. It is free of charge to give us a thumbs up, and it's also free to subscribe because there's a lot more content coming your way. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys.
Take care. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.